Steelers taking on the Cincinnati Bengals.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, we look at this Steeler ball club entering play. They've been buoyed by getting 2 home games right at the start, and they come off a good victory in Week 1. 2 teams here fresh off Week 1 victories. Who can keep it going as we're underway on EA Sports? And out a little across the 25 to the 27. It didn't take long to see our first penalty of the game, did it?
We always talk about everyone wanting to get into the game in a hurry. The officials did as well.
Now Burrow on first down. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And brought down, but not before reaching the 25. That's a pickup of 11 and a first down on their first offensive play. The numbers for him from a week ago: 4 catches, 51 yards, and a touchdown.
Better tighten up the coverage if you expect to slow this guy down, because if he gets going, he'll eat you up.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 18 yards on that one, and the Bengals are moving. First down.
Well, this is one wide receiver whose toughness will never be questioned, because he fires off the line of scrimmage, runs his route, and he understands sometimes the collision is going to happen. In this case, steals himself well, keeps the arms extended, and makes a big-time catch.
That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down. Here's Burrow. Quick hitter here, it's complete. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. 3rd and 7 now. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Now the Steelers put a stop to the action with a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now 3rd down and 7. Throwing again, it's Burrow. And he will find his man on the outside. Call it a pickup of 3, and also now likely a punt on their opening drive. And how about this first drive? They're being aggressive, slinging it around.
Really confident, too, because they're not trying to fool them with running plays, throwing it, and they're being very successful right now.
No returning this one. It sails out of bounds, and they'll spot it right at the 20. So here are the Steelers now to take over for the first time. And a glance here at the man calling the plays under center, their 6'4" quarterback.
The secret to his game and his success: incredible chemistry with each and every one of the guys who catches passes with him. And not only does he ask them to stay after practice or meet it before practice, he actually demands it, because he knows if they have that kind of chemistry built up, they're going to be hard to beat each and every ball game.
1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. They'll run for the first time here with Brian Robinson. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. The numbers in last week's ball game for Robinson: 20 carries, 82 yards.
And we all know he had a big workload last week, so I'm eager to see if they decide to back him off a little bit. Personally, I hand it to him 20-plus times again. When a running back's locked in like he is, I want him to keep touching the football.
First carry for Kenneth Gainwell. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. Able to get the 1 yard he needed, but nothing more. The Steelers at 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1. And they've gotten a pretty good deal from the schedule makers as well. Home dates in Weeks 1 and 2.
And I would believe that they would need to take advantage of that, partner, because as you can imagine, the road dates will pile up later this season. So this is a great opportunity for them to put some early distance on the rest of the division and create a little bit of a cushion for them for later in the year. Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
On 1st and 10, it's Gainwell. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down at will.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And down to the 44, 5 yards that time. Now, this defense for the Bengals, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
Yeah, what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 5. In motion right, that's Metcalf. On 2nd down, Gainwell looking for space. And he takes it down to the 40 with a pickup of 4. You talk about this Bengals defense. We know they're going to be tough to throw on. Top 3 in the NFL defending the pass.
And, hey, they were stingy in the opener. Didn't allow much of anything at all through the air. So now they come into Week 2 saying, hey, let's see if we can do even better. Let's go ahead and get to that number 1 spot.
Could be 4-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on 3rd. And they'll try and run for it with Gainwell. 2 yards and able to get the first down in the process.